So I want to do a little video for you guys on a question that I get a lot. Now I'm right-handed, you know, my right hand's my smart hand if you want to call it that, but I use left-handed retrieve reel. Now this is Ardent Apex Grand. On this one I'm throwing it on that, you know, that Halo HFX series, the new one from Halo just came out with. But I use a left-handed retrieve reel, and I'll give you a little background of how this all started. So years and years and years ago, when I started flipping, and when I say flipping, I'm talking about old school scissor flipping, which is this, when you're actually pulling the line out like this, old school, and flipping it out there, and you're never engaging or disengaging the reel. You're just going like this. And not a lot of people flip anymore. They really don't. Most of what we do now is pitching. But anyway, I found so many times that when I was using a right-handed retrieve reel, and this is what I always used before. This is Ardent's new. It's that new Summit Hawk. That's a pretty cool reel. But anyway, if I was using a right-handed reel when I was flipping, I'd flip it out there, tunk, and he bites it right away. Look at this. I'm all out of gillywomp here. So I have to switch hands over and set the hook. And he might have dropped it by then. So I got hung up. I'm all kind of I'm out of compass wampus. There we go. So I got a left-handed reel. So when I would flip it out there, tunk, I'm right there. I'm already ready. I'm ready to go. And then as I started branching more into pitching, which is when you disengage the reel and you pitch it out there, started doing that more and more. And obviously when I do that and I pitch it out there and he bites it right away, I'm already ready to go on him too. So I started realizing, because every time now when I'm pitching and flipping, I was using a left-handed retrieve reel, but I was always, anything I was casting, I was always going back to a right-handed retrieve reel, because that's what I did. You cast it out there, you switch hands, you start working the bait, you know, all this stuff. So then I realized, like, man, why does this feel so foreign? Something's different. It almost feels like I'm doing more. Well, I got realizing, dummy, which I call myself that a lot, just so you know. I started realizing, dummy, it's because you're switching hands twice in every cast. I'm putting it out of my left hand into my right hand to throw it, and then I'm putting it back in my left hand again to start reeling. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of extra steps. Then it starts kind of dawning on me, and here's where it goes. I'm starting to realize, that Ardent Grand again, starting to realize that yes, the rod is always staying in the same hand. So I'm cutting out 2 steps of every cast, cutting out those 2 steps, but now it's dawning on me even more, my smart hand that I keep wanting to put the rod in to make the cast. Well, now I'm leaving it in there, but then it is also, my smart hand is the one making the cast like it was before, but now my smart hand is working the lure. Tunk, it's feeling the bite, it's setting the hook, and it's fighting the fish. And my dummy hand, it's just going in circles. That's all it has to do, is go in circles. It's got one job. This hand's got like however many jobs, all the important jobs. This hand's only got one job. So I was like, why am I using a right-handed reel for anything? Because to me, this makes more sense. It just does. And now I don't have any right-handed retrieve. The only right-handed retrieve reels I have is for other people that come fishing my boat, so they got some reels to use if they prefer right-handed retrieve. But I have went, being right-handed, I have went straight to all left-hand retrieve. It might be something that some of you guys want to look into, you know, that, you know, you're right-handed and you think, you know, since I'm right-handed, I have to use a right-handed reel. Well, I want my right hand, my smart hand, to do all the other stuff. I don't know. It works for me. Try it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, hey, but it's just something a lot of people ask me about. They knew I was right-handed, wanted to know why I was using a left-handed retrieve reel.